here and we win it. Straight up. Straight up.
And yet, we keep opening up, keep explaining ourselves, keep justifying our battles to people who never had the capacity to understand the war we're in. Today, I want you to understand something deep, real deep. Your life is sacred, your journey is personal, and your silence can be your power. When you keep giving people pieces of your story, you're also giving them the power to distort it, to twist it, to use it. Stop handing out your soul like it's free. Protect your peace, guard your growth. Your next move, let it speak for itself. Not everybody needs to know what's going on, and some never should. Most people confuse silence with surrender. They think if you're not talking, if you're not posting, if you're not updating the world about what you're doing, then you must not be doing anything. Let me tell you the truth. They don't know the storm inside of you. They don't understand the work you're putting in behind the scenes. Silence is not the absence of motion. It's the presence of discipline.
Gotta get this money in. Gotta get this money in. That's all it is.
It's the quiet room where the real work gets done. You don't have to tell the world you're healed. Just heal. You don't need to announce your goals. Just crush them. Because the loudest person in the room is usually the most insecure. But the one who's quiet, that's the one you watch out for. They're not busy talking. They're busy transforming. Busy becoming. Your silence is a form of strength that confuses the weak and intimidates the noisy. Because when people can't figure you out, they can't stop you. And that mystery, that's power.
50 more to call.
You don't owe anyone access to your inner world. You don't need validation from a crowd that's never walked in your shoes. Let your growth happen in silence, and your results do the talking. There's something sacred about not being understood. People underestimate what they can't see, and when you choose silence, you remove the opportunity for them to judge you prematurely. You take away the permission they never deserved to begin with. See, we live in a world where everyone is screaming to be heard, shouting opinions, and chasing likes and shares like oxygen. But silence? That's rare. Golden.
Fuck it, go for more.
That's powerful, because it's not driven by ego, it's anchored in purpose. When you choose silence, you're telling the world, I don't need you to see me to believe in me. That kind of confidence doesn't come from noise. It comes from knowing.
Going, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Breaking news channel 44. We here. We here. Damien, what's good with you? What's good with you? We working. We locked in. We locked in. Getting to the cash. Getting to the cash. We on that. We on that. Every single day. No days off. No days off. You say you're going to do something, you lock in and you get it done. That's all it is.
Undeniable, not because you shouted.
Oh yeah, I already know about that. I already know about that. I was playing the motivational content before, but it was the motivational content with the music. So they would always flag the videos when it had music. So now I just stick to just pretty much not like instrumentals, but just like without no music being played. So always make sure I find the ones with no music. So this has actually been working out because I've been playing this for the past few streams and I haven't really gotten copyrighted. But I was playing the David Goggins stuff and that was getting me copyrighted like a couple of weeks ago. So that's why I just stick to the Denzel Washington with just him talking and that's it. Because YouTube really doesn't copyright that. So we good with that one. Get a second phone. Oh yeah, trust and believe. I already got the second phone. I got TikTok going on right now. So we got TikTok going on one side, and we got YouTube on this side. Oh, let me lock these push-ups in.
It's in those long nights when no one's watching, when your thoughts get loud and quitting feels easier than continuing. But you stay, you grind, you pray, you fight, and nobody sees it. Nobody claps for it. That's okay, because the reward isn't in the recognition, it's in the resilience. Every time you choose to stay silent and focused instead of explaining yourself to people who wouldn't understand anyway, you build strength, you build patience, you build inner peace. And trust me, that peace is more valuable than any opinion.
Easy.
It's easy.
Easy.
It's
But
easy to post a highlight reel. It's easy to act like you're doing
shoot, working out to my own content though, that don't sound like a bad idea. It doesn't sound like a bad idea. I might start doing that. Because I got so many videos. I listen to them from time to time, but I don't really listen to them all the time. Because I'm always working on them and editing them. But I might start doing that. Have myself talking in the background while I'm working out. Yeah, that sounds like an interesting idea. Might switch that up. Let me walk out these last few push-ups.
But what you get in return is judgment, gossip, doubt. They water your fire with their own fear. That's why silence is not just powerful, it's necessary. You don't owe the world a play-by-play of your process. You don't need their approval to evolve. Your growth is between you and God.
Push-ups locked down. Push-ups locked down. On the fact, I think I am gonna put on the Grind Life.
Space where your belief can grow without
Let
interference.
y'all hear that.
The best things in life are grown in the dark, like
Let
seeds.
y'all hear that Grind Life.
And when the time is right, they burst through the
Never
surface.
thought of
strong
working
and
out to
rooted.
my
Your
own
silence
videos
is your
before.
soil,
That's
it's your
something
protection.
that's unheard
It's your
of.
preparation. Let your roots grow
That's
deep
unheard
before
of.
you show your leaves.
I feel like we could rock with
Let your
that.
future be louder than your words.
I feel like we could rock with that for sure.
That's not weakness. That's wisdom.
We gonna go through that
People
whole
talk because they're
playlist.
afraid of being forgotten. They think if they don't post about it, if they don't speak on it, it didn't happen. But the truth is, the most unforgettable
bet.
people are the ones who didn't need
This
to be
is a great
seen to
way
be
to
powerful.
market like
They moved
everything
in
else
silence
too.
and showed up strong. They didn't need the crowd because they trusted the
We
process.
gotta get right back to the workout. Let's go pump up the volume. Daniel Smith. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? In the building. In the building. In the building. You know, we just here.
You guys, man, it's Grind Life Productions back at it again.
You know, we here getting in that money. Getting in that good money, locking in. I just got done with these push-ups.
I hope you guys have been
We about to get the lunges going. Yesterday was a crazy stream because I had to do a whole bunch of workouts because I had missed a day, but that's all right though because now we back on track. So yeah, we're gonna get through the lunges, we're gonna get through the sit-ups, and then we're gonna go outside and we're gonna get some jump ropes in.
Life happens to everybody. Bad situations happen to everybody. But who's really gonna fight through them? Who's really gonna stay locked in?
Hit y'all with that Grind Life real quick.
Handle their business still after they got their back up against the wall and the whole world is going up against them.
All right.
They got the whole world against them. Who's really gonna
Respect your channel. I'm about to get my push-ups in. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Lock it in. Lock it in. Man, I'm gonna hit like 5 for you. Now, I'm gonna turn that to 10. Let me stop playing with you.
Temptation is real. Not even gonna say that it's not. Temptation is real. Even Jesus dealt with temptation. But he got through it.
Easy.
So
That should kickstart. Go crazy with that, my guy.
because we are a part of a royal bloodline. We are all children of God. So we can do anything through Christ who strengthens us. I'm going to say that again. We can do anything through Christ who strengthens us. So why should we be afraid? Why should we be afraid of being great? There is absolutely no reason why. There's absolutely no reason why. No matter what happens to you, you gotta pray to God for strength. Because you may try to run out to all of these vices to try to take the pain away. But I'm gonna tell you this. All these external things, all these worldly things, it's not going to take the pain away. The pain will remain unless you face it head on, unless you face it straight up. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere unless you deal with it like how you're supposed to. Unless you deal with it with a sober mind. Unless you deal with it with 100% focus.
1.
Don't go to the weed. Don't go to the drugs. Don't go to the alcohol. Don't go to that stuff. It's not going to save you. It may give you and it may provide you with some type of temporary relief. But I'm going to tell you this right now. As
6.
soon as your high wears off, as soon as the alcohol wears off, oh yeah, it's back to reality, and it's gonna hit times 10.
9.
You wanna know why it's gonna hit times 10? Because you've been wasting time. It's gonna hit times 10 because
1.
you've been wasting time. You've been wasting time
2.
in that other realm because
3.
you wanted to get drunk. You've been wasting time in that other
4.
realm because you wanted to get high.
5.
Knowing that you still got these problems you gotta deal with.
6.
Knowing that you still got these demons you gotta face.
7.
But you're trying to drown it all out.
8.
It's not gonna work like that. The only way
9.
to get rid of these problems is to pray
40.
to God for strength
Easy.
so you can get through it. I face temptation every day. We all do. We all
I
do.
bet.
And it could come
Getting in that money, man.
through it could come through people,
Locking in that money.
it could come through food,
Going
it could
crazy.
come through materialistic
Sonic the
items.
Hedgehog, what's good with you, bro?
It could come in
The
the shape
adventure of life is to
anything.
learn.
It doesn't matter what it
It's
is.
to learn the
We
purpose of
all
life.
face temptation. It's not a
Or the
personality
purpose of
that
life is
doesn't
to
face
grow.
it.
The
It's
nature
not
of
a
life is to
personality
change.
that doesn't fall
The
short.
challenge of life is to
But
overcome.
we
The
need
essence
to
of life
remain strong
is to
because
care.
at
The
the end
opportunity
of
of
the
life
day,
is to serve.
all
Boom.
we make a
That's a
choice.
gem.
We make a choice.
That's a gem. I gotta screenshot that.
And we make a
That's a
choice
gem.
to not.
The secret of life is to dare. The spice of life is to
Which
befriend. The beauty of
decision
life is
will we
to
make?
give. Yes, sir.
We make a choice to be
No lies told.
we make a choice to be
No
tough
lies
to be
told.
tough. But
Shout out to
which
Sonic
decision will you
coming
make?
through with the
The
motivation.
choice is yours.
Life is really beautiful.
Choice is yours.
Life is really beautiful when you think about it. It's nothing
When you go down
too
the
bad
path
out
of
here
righteousness,
that can really get you down.
I'm over
That's
here
why you gotta
teaching
focus on the
words.
good
When you
things.
go down the
Let me
path
turn
of
myself down.
righteousness, or when you
Let me
go
turn myself down because I gotta lock in real quick.
selfish,
Focus on the good things only. It's all about the good things. Yeah, it may be a couple of bad things that happen to you, but that's okay.
you going to
That's okay. Bad things happen to everybody. But how will you deal with that? How will you solve that problem? How will you get through those problems? Because the problem has to be solved. You can run away to all the drugs, you can run away to all the alcohol, but your problems are still going to be there when your high comes down. So you can't run away from yourself. You got to face yourself with everything that you got. Can't run away from that. You got to embrace life for what it truly is. And life is full of heartache, struggles, pain. That's what it is. That's what it is. And you can't change that. You can't change that. People try to sell their souls, trying to get away from all these heartaches, but they just encounter even more. So you can't run away from these things. You just got to embrace it. That's where it all comes from. Take Eggman, for example. He doesn't give up. Don't be bad. Exactly. He's evil, but he doesn't give up. He still believes that he could stop Sonic. That's why he always trying to come up with new inventions and stuff like that. Even though some of them never really work, he still tries his best. But he never gave up though, because he still has the end goal in sight. And I mean, shoot, it probably won't hurt to have that Eggman mentality, but you can't take his principles. But I ain't gonna lie, Dr. Eggman, he got some crazy determination. He has some crazy drive. It may be for wicked purposes, but he has determination. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect the determination. You gotta respect the drive. So that's what it's all about. Once you lose the determination and the drive, it's all over. It's all over. You need determination and drive with everything that you do in your life. Everything that you do. So we got to get it in. And we got to do it the only way that we know how. So yeah, maybe a couple of days when I'm tired. Maybe a couple of days where I don't feel like showing up. But I'm still going to show up. Because I got a point to prove to myself. And when you got a point to prove to yourself, you got to go all out. It's nobody else in your way but you. Nobody else can stop you but you. It's me versus me. It's me versus me. You guys may see just me by myself in this attic, but in reality, what I see 1,000 me's. I see 1,000 me's, and I'm fighting every single one. Every single one. Each and every one of those representations of myself, they don't want me to do what I'm doing right now. They want me to do other stuff, but I can't go into that. I got to stay focused on the goal. Not even Shadow gave up. He's the embodiment of a true friend. Exactly. He never gave up either. He was still open to change because he knew that good things was possible. That's how you gotta be, man. You define your own life. Nobody else can. Nobody else can. Let me get back to these lunges, man. We about to win. We about to win. If you tuning into this live right now, you gonna win. You gonna win. I don't know if anybody ever told you guys this, but you got what it takes. Don't beat yourself down. You can do it. You can do it. But you gotta speak positive to yourself. You gotta believe that it can happen. You just gotta make plays. You just gotta make plays. Stop sitting around all day waiting for something to happen. Make it happen for yourself. Draw up the game plan. Do what you gotta do. It's on you at the end of the day. The same way it's on me, it's on you too. It's on all of us. But we all gotta lock in as a collective. We all gotta get it done as a collective. That's where it's all at. That's where it boils down to. Let's go.
Why should I give up? Why should I
One.
rest when I'm not tired?
2,
Why should I put
3,
myself to rest when I'm not tired? And even if I do
4,
get tired, I'm gonna take a quick nap and get right back to it.
5,
As soon as I wake up, oh yeah, it's back to the jungle.
6,
It's back to the jungle. It's a jungle outside.
7,
It's a jungle inside the crib. It's a jungle.
8,
When you start to recognize that it's
9.
a jungle everywhere you go, you stop playing around with life.
50
You stop
hit.
playing around in general. You start to
1,
realize that you have a mission to complete.
2,
No matter what you got going, you got a mission to complete.
3,
So whether it gets completed,
4,
that's on you. That's on you. Can't
5,
do anybody else but yourself.
6,
And we will get these indicators in
7,
that will let us know that it's time to go to work.
8,
And if you don't listen to that,
9,
that's on you. That's on you. You can't get mad at nobody.
7.
Everybody probably told you to
Well, that's
rest.
60 actually.
Everybody probably told you
1,
to take a break. But if you know that you're well rested
2,
and you know you got the energy to keep on fighting,
3,
you better fight on. You better fight on. Forget
4,
what they say. Forget what they say. Never feel bad
5,
for putting in work. Man, I'm spazzing right now, bro. I'm
6,
not looking at my sheet right now. I'm just going in.
7,
Never feel bad for putting in that work.
8,
Never allow somebody to make you feel bad for putting in that
9,
work.
70.
They are not
Let's
living your
turn it up. Let's turn it up.
They're not living
1,
your life. So you focus
2,
on what you gotta do. Tell them to focus on them.
3,
You still got more in tank. You better keep your
4,
foot on the gas. Not to say that you gotta
5,
put yourself out. But if you know you can get
6,
the job done, you better do it.
7,
And on this channel, we push strength.
8,
We push entertainment. All my guys at Rock,
9,
they putting in that work.
80. I'm not tired.
Fitness.
I'm not tired. Gotta keep on going. 1,
He putting in that work at work. I'm gonna keep on saying it.
2,
Because not a lot of guys are gonna do that. A lot of guys gonna
3,
"Oh, man, I'm at work right now, so you know I don't really feel like
4,
right now." No. My man said
5,
make it happen. So I'm gonna get to it. 4,
6,
He putting in that work too. He putting in that work.
7,
Workouts. You know he doing his thing.
8,
He doing his thing. What's
9,
What's my other guy's name? I think it's
90. Yeah.
Tevin.
Let's go. 1,
He putting in that work too. He putting in that work too. He
2,
on his push-up journey, or if he already started,
3,
shout out to him. I know he's watching this video.
4,
I know he's watching this video. Yeah, I got him right now.
5,
Yeah. Oh, that's
6,
Yeah, he putting in that work. He putting in that
7,
work. He putting it in. He doing his thing.
8,
He doing his thing. So if you rock with my content,
9,
I encourage you. Go put that work in.
100. Too
We
easy.
can all be winning together.
1,
We can all be winning together. We can all
too
be
easy.
doing the thing together.
2,
We can all
too
be
easy.
doing the thing
3,
But
too easy. 4,
I'm here to provide
too easy.
motivation.
5, I'm adding on another 5 to that.
It's here to provide
Too easy.
strength,
1,
motivation, inspiration, whatever you want to call it.
2, 3,
We focus on inspiration because I want you guys to do great things.
4,
I want you guys to feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get
5. That's 110. 110. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. When it's too easy, you already know what it is. When it's too easy, you can't play around with that. When it's too easy, you get it done. When it's too easy, ain't no games to be played. Ain't no games to be played. We lock it on in. We locking on in. Seth, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for the gifts, bro. We locking in. We getting it done. We gonna show them all that it's possible. Show them all it's possible. Tapping in with the TikTok, tapping in with the YouTube. We tapping in everywhere. Exactly. Sonic is for kids, but it teaches people life lessons. It doesn't matter like if the show is for like a child like audience, but it's all about the message. If it's a good message, then anybody can receive it. You gotta really look at the bigger picture with these things. That's how it is. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. Even though I believe I'm faster, I still love the message. I still love everything about it. Yeah. Tell Jaquil, what's up with you? We getting that money, yes, sir. Where do you get this draw from? I checked out your page. You're locked in. I gotta be. I gotta be. You don't see how stuff is in real life? Bro, you need this type of drive to get through life with a calm mind. If you don't have this type of drive, if you don't have the drive to get better and to want better for yourself, it's going to be tough for you. It's going to be a struggle for you. But you got to fight. You got to keep up the fight. You got to believe that it's possible, even when your back is up against the wall. Shoot, I feel like my back is up against the wall right now, but I'm still fighting. I'm still fighting. I believe I can make the impossible possible. And that's how you got to be. You got to believe that you can make the impossible possible. Okay, I beat you. All right, so I'm in a lockout. I had him dropping all the motivational gems, but yeah, all right. We gonna put that to the test one of these days. But yeah, man, you got to make the impossible possible. That's where it all stems from. So yeah, man. But honestly, I get my drive from God, Jesus Christ. That's where it all stems from. That's where it all stems from. Because if you rely on a lot of things of this world, it's not going to bring you anything. It's not going to bring you anything. I can say I've done just about everything. I've done just about everything. Not to say like I've done like every single drug on the planet or anything like that, but I lived the lifestyle of like messing with multiple females. I lived the lifestyle of like hanging out with the wrong people. So it's like I really just want to do the right thing in life. I really just want to be like the best version of myself, and I just don't want to waste my time anymore. I'm tired of wasting my time. I want to be great, and I want great things for the people around me. So I say now is the time to make a difference. Now is the time to make a difference. We already know what's going to happen if we go down the wrong path. But do we truly know what's going to happen if we actually stay on the right path for a long period of time? Like, what if we actually live for God for more than just the moment? Some people only live for God for like a day and then they go back to their old ways. What if we actually live for God for a month? What if we actually live for God for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, the rest of our lives? What if we actually do that? How many good things can we acquire within that amount of time while doing things in a godly way? I believe we can gain everything that these people sell their souls for just by living for God. We have to stay tapped into that godly frequency. That's where it all stems from. And it's a challenge. It's not easy. It's not easy. Trust me, I know. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy because we go through temptation. You go through urges. You go through everything. When you're trying to do the right thing, you're going to go through everything. You're going to go through everything. But it's up to you. It's up to you. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? How bad are you tired? How much are you tired? Or how tired are you of struggling? Don't you want better? I want better. So I'm going to go out and get better. So yeah, man. We got to lock in. I'm going to start adding more reps into these exercises because it's really easy money for me. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. This is easy money. So when it's easy money, you know you got to upgrade. I'm still going to finish out my sets for today. I got 110 sit-ups, and we're going to lock that down. But yeah, man, next time I go live, we adding it. You got to add it up. Add it up, add it up, add it up, and count it. Let's go. But I fell short. I stopped short. You don't have to stop short. You don't have to fall short. All we need to do
focus on longevity. If it's not longevity, then it's not a good thing. That's the cheat code to life. There's no such thing as easy money. It's no such thing as free. If you didn't work for it, it's not yours. You do not own it. You do not own it. Everything that I have on this channel right now, this is what I deserve. Many people may say that, oh man, you deserve 1 million followers. Oh man, you deserve all the likes. Oh man, you deserve to be monetized right now. But I'm not though. So obviously, there's still some more work that I gotta put in. Obviously, there's still some more knowledge that I gotta learn. Obviously, there's still something that I'm not doing. Because if I was doing that, I would already be there. But I've recognized.
I got 40.
I've recognized.
I got 10 more I could lock in on.
So I'm okay.
10 more easy ones. Can you give me a calisthenic workout between my biceps and chest? Yeah, man. Shout out to J23 Heart with the money gun. Good looking. If you want like a routine, hit me on my Instagram, because I don't really. I could set something up for you. Just hit me on my email. Let me see if I can just put it in the chat for you. Let me put it in the chat. Put that in the chat. It should be on my email should really just be on my page. So either hit me on my email or just hit me on Instagram. It's grind_CJ27. And then we could talk about like workout plans if you guys want that. And yeah, but grind_CJ27. I don't know how to put it in my comments on here, but yeah. My God.